The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Another good week for the Wisconsin Badgers as they pick up a couple of wins on the home court. They knocked off Indiana on Tuesday night, defeated Northwestern on Saturday as the Badgers improved to 9-1 in Big Ten play, 21-2 overall. We'll look back at the highlights of Saturday's game with Northwestern. We'll sit down with head coach Bo Ryan and recap the matchup against Indiana as the Badgers maintain their grip on first place in the Big Ten Conference. All that and more coming up on today's edition of the Badger Sports Report.
Decker left point, drops to Kaminsky left corner, skip pass, oh what a catch by Gosser at the right sideline, throws to Decker, feeds Kaminsky, shot fake left corner, drives a baseline in the lane, tough reverse, no, tip Decker, no, tip Hayes, no, tip Decker, yes. Had to work a little for that. Three feeds Kaminsky at the top with 10 on the shot clock. Kaminsky turning, left lane line, hooks it out to Gosser. Josh fakes it, now takes it, right side and splashed it. Josh Gosser using the ball fake to create space, hit a triple. Western still in the 2-3. Decker high on the left. Throwing it out to Koenig, three shot, left side, good. Bronson Koenig from downtown as he continues to stroke it with authority from long range.
I feel like I've been a lot more confident the past couple of weeks. My teammates have done a good job of giving me that confidence, and my coaches as well. And Trey's done a good job as well of just telling me to be aggressive as much as I can, and just being the leader, the point guard, and everything like that. It gives me a lot of confidence.
Get it no closer than 8 the first half. Here's a baseball pass. Oh, right over the shoulder catches. Hayes goes to Kaminsky and a 180 slam dunk. 10 on the shot clock. Decker with a toss out to Koenig. Shot clock is at 6. Koenig steps up, launches the jumper, and hits it from just inside the three-point line. There's a Duyer-Duker. Hartman is on him. Inside feed. Gosser to Kaminsky. Low on the right. Slam dunk. Frank Kaminsky. He has 10. Johnson drives off the right wing, and the lane goes up. Knocked away by Koenig. Johnson gets it back. His shot's rejected by Kaminsky. And here comes Bronson Koenig for Wisconsin. Throwing to Gosser right side. Pulls up. Three in the air. Good. Gosser from downtown. Koenig high on the right, down to 5. Koenig for 3, right of the circle, off the rim, no good. Decker the tip, it is good. Left hand tip at the buzzer, Sam Decker. Koenig along the right sideline. Left hand flip to Showalter, feeds Hayes left side, goes into Kaminsky, low on the left, easy money. Slam dunk, Frank Kaminsky, who has 17 tonight. Showalter drives off the wing, stops the foul line, feeds Decker baseline left, attacks the rim, two-hand slam dunk, and a foul. Sam Decker on the drive, the flush, and one.
We were able to go on a run and really, kind of break the game open. We would have liked to have finished the game stronger than we did, but we gave ourselves a nice lead and were able to, really push it out where we were in the driver's seat the whole game.
Down the lane, right hand, slam dunk, Sam Decker. And that's the record. Frank Kaminsky, 43 points. Nigel up he goes, and he throws it down. Samps off at 3, left of the circle, book it. High screen Kaminsky, Trey driving left lane line to the rim, scoops it up and into the right hand. Bo Ryan and the Wisconsin Badgers have punched their ticket to Texas. They're going to the Final Four.
The Badger Sports Report with Bo Ryan is brought to you by Charter Communications, by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, by Zimbrick Buick GMC, by Adidas, and by UW Health, a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin athletics.
Most people don't know that UW Health and the University of Wisconsin are national leaders in the field of kidney transplant. They provide new life for those who will likely die without a transplant, and they assure a normal life for those who donate. I would know. I donated a kidney, and together, we saved a life.
UW Health. Remarkable.
When you have the fastest internet speeds, you can find anything almost instantly, which is a powerful thing. Because sometimes it's not so much what you're looking for, but how fast you can find it that makes all the difference. Get the most advanced fiber network. Charter Spectrum. Where will it take you?
The pride that it takes to run a farm, how you maintain your land, how you maintain your farm, how you do all those things. It's obviously a huge component of our state. It's funny, whenever you're out in different areas of the country, everybody will say it's all cheese, milk, dairy. That's kind of what people associate Wisconsin with, and we take great pride in being the dairy state and being a big producer for the rest of our country for the products that we produce.
Introducing the starting lineup at Zimbrick GMC.
Whether you use your truck for work or play, GMC's full line of trucks, crossovers, and SUVs will handle it with style. Built with your comfort in mind and all the power you'll need to get the job done right.
No matter what the season, you'll always get a great deal at Zimbrick GMC. Zimbrick GMC is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Visit Zimbrick GMC today.
Shot clock is at 5. Koenig with a bounce to Kaminsky. Moving again on Kreisberg. Out to Koenig. 3-shot. Right side. Book. As the shot clock was winding down. 16-2 Wisconsin. Showalter out high. Going to Koenig high on the left. Feeds Kaminsky. Open 3. Straight on. Straight through. First points for Kaminsky, and it's 19-4 Wisconsin.
Northwestern game in the books. The Badgers head to Lincoln, Nebraska for a Tuesday night game against the Huskers, and we'll get to all of that. But we want to look back at last Tuesday's game against Indiana, a Hoosiers team that can score an awful lot of points, but couldn't keep up with the home team. What was it? 1.46? Yeah. Is that what it was? Points per possession?
Yeah, which is not something you do every day. And we're at about 1.2, which is currently leading the country. So it shows that our guys have been pretty efficient at taking care of the ball. But defensively, we thought we were getting high hand pressure. We thought we were moving in decent position. But they hit some tough shots. It's amazing how many good shooters there are out there anymore. And you think you have one thing covered, and then something else takes a nip at you, and you gotta stop that, and then then you give this up. So it's like every team in the league has gone through stretches where defensively the other team has just shot lights out.
Well, Indiana has been one of those teams. Ask Maryland about that. What was it? The game Indiana played at home against Maryland, and the Hoosiers were what, 15 of 22, something like that from 3-point range. You could do all the right things sometimes, but if guys are making shots, right?
And we've done it too to some teams, where where that basket looked pretty big. So it's all we're right in the middle now of the Big Ten season, and you just got to grind. You got to grind each possession. You got to, if a team gets a flurry, you just got to make the flurry a short one, not an extended one. And you still have to stay consistent on your end, too, which our guys did.
Yeah, I would say to the tune of 92 points, 5 Badgers were in double figures, and a 6th was right on the edge. Zach Showalter. Frank has his 20-plus point game again. You have the other guys doing what they do, and maybe the biggest cheers was 3 and 1s. They got Zach his 9 points. The Energizer, you guys see it every day in practice.
Yeah, he was very opportunistic, and really happy for him. So are his teammates. He knows that they appreciate what he does every day in practice and what he brings to the table. And having a senior guard who's laid up for X number of weeks with, as they say, a lower leg injury.
Right.
So he has stepped up, and like I said, everyone is happy for him.
And it's been a tremendous push for you guys because with Trey trying to work his way back, Bronson, Koenig, his minutes have gone up, obviously because of the injury, but it seems like he's holding up okay. He's able to be that steady guy, knocking down shots, and the assist to turnover ratio, just what you want to see, I would think.
He's welcomed the challenge, and he's answering the bell, so to speak. So it's good to have him be in a position where he feels comfortable. And again, it's still about how your teammates around you are making you feel, and they're making him feel pretty good.
One more time here, props to the crowd. We've done that a couple times already this season because of Sunday night games and all of that. But Tuesday night, that was a 6 o'clock tip. It's early. And then, boom, the weather gets bad about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a crawl to get to the Kohl Center, but they got there. They filled it up again.
It was absolutely, when the game started, during the national anthem, I glanced around a little bit, and a lot of empty seats. And I was thinking, well, I guess that weather scared a lot of people off. Came back out for the second half, and started the second half. It was, as usual, pretty full. So I thank people for being patient and taking their time getting to the Kohl Center. I know I got some messages about what they missed, but they were able to find a way to get a copy of the game either through the Big Ten Network or however people do that nowadays. They find a way. So, again, thank you to the fans. I know the players really appreciate it.
Go on the road. You have Nebraska. Now, the way the Big Ten schedule works now with the expanded league, 8 teams are played. You play them one time, 5 you play twice. Northwestern, one of those teams, Nebraska, the other. Do you see a lot of different stuff game 1 to game 2? A lot of counting. You scout teams as much as you possibly can, but is there still that, like, expect the unexpected when you face a team again?
Well, yeah, there's maybe some guys were nicked up when you played them that you didn't even know about, because, we don't say a lot of things if our guys have been sick or, we keep everybody guessing. And so sometimes you play a team that second time and they're at full strength or more ready to accept the challenge because they have people playing at 100% that they didn't have maybe in the game you had before, or in the next game you play, it might be somebody's injured and they're out, and so it works both ways. And it's still about what you're doing. You still have to take care of your own side, whether you have the ball or whether you're on defense. You still have to commit to all the things that can make you as consistent on every possession as possible, and that's what our guys are trying to do.
All right, Badgers at Nebraska. That's Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Central Time from Lincoln, and then the next game after that, a home game on Sunday, noon tip here at the Kohl Center as the Badgers host Illinois. Coach Ryan returns in a few minutes with a great day and great question of the week as the Badgers Sports Report continues.
I think it can be tough when we're up 20, 25 points to maintain that focus, and that's really what it's all about. When we focus, when we dig in and get a stop every possession, focus on that, we tend to be a better defensive team. And when you get a lead like that, sometimes that can slip away from you a little bit, and that's something we're working on and trying to get better at, because we know once the season comes along here, once tournament time starts, you can't slip up on any possession. Northwestern, that's pretty much what they wanted to do, is just get the ball out of Frank's hands, not let him touch it. And I mean, Smart, he's a heck of a player, but that's what shows, how good of a team we can be offensively. I think we had 1.2 points per possession. It didn't really seem like that, but that's good. Had Sam stepped up big, Bronson, looking at their numbers, they played really well. So that just shows the type of guys we have around Frank. Obviously, we're better when he plays well, but we got other guys who can step up too.
I think it shows that, one, we rebounded offensively well to give us more opportunities to be able to make up for the previous missed shot, and it's a testament to our shooting ability. We work hard on that during practice, at the end of practice, and it's great to see that we can, it doesn't look like it was 1.2, but the way we move the ball and share the ball with one another and get open shots, I think it shows that a very unselfish team that's capable of knocking down shots.
It's 2050. I'm one of 9 billion people on the planet. Like most, I live in the city. Our air and water are clean, and there's plenty of fresh food for everyone. My parents are getting old, but staying healthy. Good thing, because my kids will probably live to be 100. Can you imagine?
The University of Wisconsin-Madison, preparing minds to meet the challenges of the future before they become the challenges of today. Keep on, Wisconsin. Keep on.
Opposite to Showalter, top of the circle, inside feed, Hayes catches. Left block, Hayes draws the double, looks for the open man, finds the cutter, Showalter, lower the left up, got it, it counts and a foul. Showalter in one. Off racing back defensively. Showalter fakes the pass to Dukin, goes up, got it. It counts, and a foul. Oh, what work by Zach Showalter as he gets an and one. Robert Johnson had it poked away by Showalter. Farrell is back. Here's Zach to the line, down the lane, to the rim, layup good. It counts, and a foul. Have a night, young man. Have a night.
When the crowd was reacting like that, what was going through your mind?
I think that's what they want to do. I'm just trying to give them something to react to, and when I can do that, it feels really good. So just trying to, bring energy to the game, and if I can get the Kohl Center doing that, I think that helps us in the long run. I've kind of been waiting for this. I don't know, I just kind of bring energy like I always do. Frank and Nigel seem to be open every time I touch the ball, so just trying to hit those guys. And yeah, it felt good to be out there and had some good flashbacks of this action.
A lot of what Shoei does for our team isn't necessarily, seen in games. He's getting an opportunity here to, have an increase in, productivity and minutes. But in practice, there's days where, we can't even stop him in practice. So, just some of the things he does behind the scenes for our team, you can't talk enough about how important it is. And, he was able to show some of the stuff he does in practice on the floor tonight. And, it got the crowd into it, and it was electric, and, everyone's excited for him.
I would just branch off of that again. He does do a lot of things that you don't see as far as in practice, and then when he gets in, like he said himself, that he tries to bring energy, and he does the things that not everyone wants to do, such as taking the charges or getting hit with a screen like he did, or diving on the floor, things like that, that give the crowd and us energy. And really those are the plays that win championships, and we need that.
We'll be making a traditional octopus salad, drizzled with some olive oil and topped with a dash of salt and pepper.
It's funny how seeing a clearer picture can lead you to see the bigger one. Get the most HD channels and the fastest internet on the most advanced fiber network. Charter Spectrum. Where will it take you?
Some call it a miracle. Others call it science. But for those who've needed a kidney transplant like Kelly Krager, they simply call it a new lease on life. For nearly 5 decades, UW Health and the University of Wisconsin have been national leaders in the field of kidney transplant, providing a new life for recipients and assuring a normal life for living donors. Miracle? Science? Maybe it's a little bit of both. UW Health. Remarkable.
Introducing the starting lineup at Zimbrick GMC.
Whether you use your truck for work or play, GMC's full line of trucks, crossovers, and SUVs will handle it with style. Built with your comfort in mind and all the power you'll need to get the job done right.
No matter what the season, you'll always get a great deal at Zimbrick GMC. Zimbrick GMC is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Visit Zimbrick GMC today.
The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the officially sanctioned annual award recognizing all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. NACDA and USA Today co-founded this esteemed honor in 1993, still widely recognized as the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Back out to Koenig with a shot clock at 10. Koenig at the top. Cobb defending. Bronson left of the lane. Along the lane line, pushed it up and in off the glass. Well, that's good work by Bronson. Koenig right of the circle. Pass fake. Right of the wheel. Shovels it to Kaminsky. That's in the lane. Feeds Koenig for 3. It's good again.
You never want to see a teammate go down, but when Trey goes down, it gives you an opportunity to step up. What's going through your mind when you know that you're going to be assuming the starting role for a significant period of time?
Well, I've always told myself to kind of stay ready in case something like that happens, but I never really expected it to happen. But at that time, I pretty much knew that I was ready to, kind of come in and be the starting point guard.
And what are some things that you're thinking about maybe in practice or going into the game that you're going to be starting, you're going to be out there at tip-off? Does it change anything?
Not really, but I just try to play my game, be more aggressive now that I'm a starting point guard, kind of just try to make plays for my teammates.
And in your first couple games starting, you've averaged 10 points per game, or over 10 points per game. Where's that production come from? Is that kind of what you expected of yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been expecting it for myself for a while now, but I mean, now my confidence has just risen a lot, and my shots are going down, so that's always nice to see.
What's the difference in game getting 37 minutes versus maybe 15, 20 minutes?
Well, at first my body was pretty tired. I was pretty tired. My body had to adjust to it, but now I think I've done a pretty good job of adjusting to it. But now it's just easier to get in a flow rather than coming in and out and stuff like that. So that kind of just helps my overall game, my shot.
Frank left-hand dribble, drops it back to Koenig, fakes the three. Bronson now takes the three, and that is in for Bronson. Koenig, it rattles home with a sophomore from lacrosse.
I think you were in there for, what, 37, 40 minutes. What was going through your mind at the end of that game?
Well, at the first couple minutes, I was already winning, but I caught my second wind in the second half, I guess, and I was pretty tired, so I just went home and got some rest.
When the team is being announced here at the Kohl Center and you got the smoke coming up and everything, that's got to be kind of exciting to hear your name called and get to run down.
Yeah, I mean, it's always kind of been a dream of mine, being a Badger fan ever since I was young and coming to these games as a recruit and stuff like that. It's nice to finally hear my name called like that.
And I've seen your mom behind the bench a few times. What has she said, maybe encouragement-wise, or just having her there?
I mean, I don't think she really misses a home game or even an away game, so it's always nice to have, her supporting me. So she always tells me how proud she is of me.
10 on the shot clock. Becker with a toss out to Koenig. Shot clock is at 6. Koenig steps up, launches the jumper, and hits it from just inside the three-point line, right of the circle.
Trey being a senior and everything, how has this experience prepared you and maybe given you confidence for assuming the starting role for the foreseeable future? And what has it told Badger fans that they can look forward to?
Well, I mean, I've always felt in my heart that I'm very capable of leading the team and being the starting point guard, but I mean, I was happy with my role and everything like that, but now I've kind of stepped into this role, and I'm just going to be even more ready when I, next year when I actually do take the starting role for good and everything like that. So I'll be ready.
Introducing the starting lineup at Zimbrick GMC. No matter what the season, you'll always get a great deal at Zimbrick GMC. Get the Zimbrick GMC today and score big savings. Zimbrick GMC is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. I'm part of the Zimbrick GMC team, and you should be too. Visit Zimbrick GMC today.
When you have the fastest internet speeds, you can find anything almost instantly, which is a powerful thing. Because sometimes it's not so much what you're looking for, but how fast you can find it that makes all the difference. Get the most advanced fiber network. Charter Spectrum. Where will it take you?
Most people don't know that UW Health and the University of Wisconsin are national leaders in the field of kidney transplant. They provide new life for those who will likely die without a transplant, and they assure a normal life for those who donate. I would know. I donated a kidney, and together, we saved a life.
UW Health. Remarkable.
Whether you're out there training for a big event or you're just trying to stay in shape, I have a bit of advice. It's important to remember that what happens after the workout is just as important as what happens during the workout. My advice? Be sure to refuel with low-fat chocolate milk. It has the perfect mixture of protein, carbs, and electrolytes to help you refuel, rehydrate, and build muscle. In Wisconsin, athletes win with low-fat chocolate milk. And you can too. To learn more, visit winwithchocolatemilk.com.
The Badger Sports Report with Bo Ryan is brought to you by Charter Communications, by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, by Zimbrick Buick GMC, by Adidas, and by UW Health. a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin athletics.
Time for this week's Great Day and Great Question of the Week. And for the question, we head over to Edgerton, where Eddie wants to know, Coach, we see Andy North at a number of Badger games this year, through the years. In that time, have you learned more about golf from Andy, or has Andy learned more about basketball from you?
Well, Eddie, that's an interesting question. Andy's always known a lot about basketball. He was a good player. I actually played pickup basketball with him when I was an assistant here. Back in the 70s and 80s, we used to play in the field house on the weekends because I had the key. And so we would get a game up now and then. But I know basketball's been in his blood for a long time. And I can't say that golf has been in mine because I never golfed until I came to Wisconsin in the 70s to be an assistant. And Elroy Hirsch kind of strongly encouraged me to go to these different golf outings throughout the state. Mm-hmm. So, but I did get to meet Andy early when I was an assistant. I've talked a lot of golf with him. We've talked a lot of basketball. So I think it's a 50-50.
There you go.
So Eddie, I'm going with 50-50.
That is a solid, politically correct answer. Eddie, thanks a lot for your question this week. The Great Dame with the location up in Wausau, as you know, also 4 in Madison, east side of town, downtown, Fitchburg, as well as Hilldale. Badgers at Nebraska Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, and then at home on Sunday for a noon tip against Illinois. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
Wisconsin cheese, making good food great.
The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the officially sanctioned annual award recognizing all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. NACDA and USA Today co-founded this esteemed honor in 1993, still widely recognized as the crowning achievement in college athletics.
It's 2050. I'm one of 9 billion people on the planet. Like most, I live in the city. Our air and water are clean, and there's plenty of fresh food for everyone. My parents are getting old, but staying healthy. Good thing, because my kids will probably live to be 100. Can you imagine?
The University of Wisconsin-Madison, preparing minds to meet the challenges of the future before they become the challenges of today. Keep on, Wisconsin. Keep on.